Hey guys, Connor here, and I'm doing a battle with a guy named Blazin Brit. I'll leave his description or as a link to his channel in the description. This is a team that I just made for Gen 6, Gen 5. It's kind of a mix between them. It's Skarmory, Breloom, Alakazam, who has Alakazite, so he goes into Mega Alakazam, Mamoswine, Trevenant, and Aegislash. And it's a pretty good team. I won a lot of battles with it. I mean, Trevenant does like maybe 65% of the work. He's really good. Especially the set I use. It's called the B Tree. It's the one that Blame Truth made. It's a Curse, Shadow Claw, Leech Seed, and Substitute, and it has Harvest as its ability, and it uses Citrus Berry also. So it's a really good set. I mean, I definitely recommend using it. It's amazing. I mean, Blame Truth always comes out with some really good sets. So you guys should definitely, try it out. It's a really good. You'll have a lot of success with it. I'm talking a little bit too fast. Okay, so let's catch up with the battle. I lead off a Skarmory, set up my rocks. I kill Volcarona with a Focus Punch there as I go into Breloom, and then I go into my Mamoswine as the Hydreigon, I think it's called, comes out. So Mamoswine comes in. I get severe amount of hacks with that, so I get the freeze and I get the critical hit, which is ridiculous. So as he's frozen and can't do anything, he goes into his Landorus Therian because he knows I'm going to Earthquake there. And Flying is immune to ground, so that didn't do anything to him. So I Shard because it's priority and it's also super effective. So I end up killing the Landorus Therian with the second Ice Shard. So then he goes into his Klinklang here. Gear Grinds to get rid of the Mamoswine. So Mamoswine's down. And then from the Mamoswine, I go into Trevenant, which is the beastly ass Trevenant. He proceeds to shift gear, try and sweep me. So I set up a Leech Seed, knowing I didn't know what he was going to do. So I just decided I would set up a Leech Seed in case he was going to go for any shenanigans, which he ends up doing. So now I have my seed up, so I'm going to substitute as he Gear Grinds again, and Discharge doesn't do enough to break my sub, so that's that. Since I still have my sub up, I'm just going to Curse up, and it's going to take 1/4 of his health every time, minus 12% of his health by the Leech Seed. So then I get my Citrus Berry, and I eat it, gaining 1/4 of my health back. And then I also harvest it, so I get it back. So when next time I'm below 50%, I get the Citrus Berry and eat it. Get 25% back. So I set up another Curse here in the Hydronoid. I guess that's it. I don't know if that's a nickname or not. So I get that, and I get my Citrus Berry, so I'm at like 50. I'm sitting at like 50 HP. So then I go into Skarmory, which has like 1% left, so I'm just using it as Death Father so I can get a free switch into whatever I want. So I go into my Breloom on the Hydronoid, or Hydreigon, whatever it's called. And since I know he can't do anything to me, I set up a substitute so I can do whatever I need to do. As he goes into a Swampert, switches out, double switches into his Gallade because he knew I was going to go for a Grass move. And now that he's in his Gallade, I can safely do a Focus Punch since I'm behind a sub. And it wouldn't even matter, he was still frozen. So I could have Focus Punched anyways, even though I was behind a sub. So that's that. Goes into his Klinklang here, and I'm going to Focus Punch again because fighting is super effective to Steel types, which Klinklang is. So that's going to kill it outright. 150 power move, plus it's super effective, so that's definitely going to kill it. Goes into his Hydronoid, not sure the name still. He goes into that. I still have my sub up, so I'm just going to Focus Punch to kill it. And then he goes into his Sleeping Swampert, which I Giga Drain, and after the second turn, I kill it. I thought the Ice Punch was going to kill. In the chat, I was actually saying, like, he said GG. I was like, not if you wake up first turn, which he ended up doing. But the Ice Punch doesn't kill, and the Giga Drain does. So that was a good game, Blazin Brit. He's a really good player. He has some pretty good teams, so you guys should definitely check him out. His link will be in the description, and I'll see you guys later.